All right, everyone, welcome to the Christmas edition of the One Digital Way of Doing Business. I always tell everyone, I'll go back to when I talk about why us at Crum Halstead became a One Digital company. Crum Halstead has always specialized in that small to mid employer size segment, and One Digital was founded on the small businesses back in 2000. Now they've scaled it to where now we can handle anything, and you look at our website, it still talks about handling small business, individuals. We have a Medicare department downtown Chicago, all the way up to the Fortune 500 companies. And it doesn't matter to us, there's no service centers. What happens a lot is when brokers get bigger, is they end up creating these service centers where anyone, whether you're paying $100,000 or less or whatever, you get thrown into a service center where 1-800 claims, 1-800 info, 1-800 certificate of insurance. Well, that's not how we do business. And the way we still do business is we have real humans on the back end as well as the front end. Myself on the front end going out and visiting with people. But when I say on the back end, also the real backbone of our operations is individuals like Ben Glonick here from our Geneva division. And he's on the account management side. And I just want to have him tell a little bit, like I always talk about, we always work in teams at One Digital. We have all our, whether it's 401k, whether it's HR consulting, whether it's commercial insurance, personal home and auto, employee benefits, we have teams, we work in teams. That way you always have someone to contact. And I just want to have Ben talk a little bit about how he handles things on the back end when you as a client contact us and you need a certificate, auto ID card. I'm going to let you take it away, Ben.
Absolutely. I've got Santa's bag here. I'll pull out some goodies here. First one that we've got here is a certificate of insurance. We pride ourselves on getting these done correctly and quickly. The specific one had a couple different requirements, which we've got here. Specifically, we got a couple different endorsements attached to this that the general contractor was requiring. Another thing along those lines is contract review. We're constantly looking at different contracts, the insurance aspects of the requirements in the contracts.
That's the key thing on the insurance requirement of the contract. We're not attorneys. We were told not to be attorneys.
Correct.
And try and read the whole contract, even though you probably can, but we're not going to even attempt it. But the insurance perspective of that contract, we review it, make sure you do have the right coverage. Mm-hmm. If there's things missing, we say, look, you either need to purchase it or ask the GC to strike it from the contract. Mm-hmm. And so that's where Ben got this from.
And on the flip side, on the flip side of that as well, we've got a lot of contractors that hire subcontractors, and we that's a big part of my day is checking and making sure the subcontractors have adequate limits and that they're meeting what our clients are requiring of them as well.
Yeah, and the timing on it, what is the timing? Like if someone says, hey Ben, they send an email, a customer sends an email and they send it to the team and they say, Ben, I need a certificate of insurance. How quickly can they get it?
We like to have it done within the hour. There are definitely circumstances where we can't get it done in the hour, but we'll get it done by the end of the day.
End of the day, unless of course if someone sends something at 4 o'clock.
At the end of the day, you might get it tomorrow.
If you say at the end of the day, you get it in the morning. But it's all about having your best interest, the customer's best interest in mind, so that you don't have to worry, about following up on getting a certificate of insurance. How about other things? What else you got? What else you got in Santa's bag there?
Let's take a look at Santa's bag. We've got an auto ID card. So, you're buying your new vehicle. To get that vehicle off the lot, you've got to have the proof of insurance, and that's part of our job is to make sure you get these as quickly as possible so that you can get your new vehicle off the lot and driving on the road.
Yeah, we had one last night. Actually, last night it came up. We had a customer of mine, 4:30, at the dealership. Said, hey, I'm signing paperwork right now for a new vehicle. I go, I'd like a little bit more notice than that, but I can't leave the lot until I have proof of insurance. And I said, okay, well, let's see what we can do. Made the phone calls, got one of the account managers on the team, got her on the phone. She got it in, got the info from the dealership, got the audit. 4:45, he had an auto ID card in his hands. He was able to leave with his brand new vehicle. That's what we do. It's about, like I said, making sure that the customer gets what they need in a timely fashion. You all have way too much on your plates. You're running a business, you got employees running everywhere. Last thing you need to do is keep following up with your insurance broker to make sure, hey, I need my auto ID card. Hey, can you review that contract? Oh, I need a certificate of insurance. Oh, you know what? I don't have a copy of my insurance policy. I need a copy of my policy. So we do all those. And like I said, we accommodate as quickly and efficiently as we possibly can.
And correctly.
So that you can continue doing business the way you do it. And that's just the one digital way. So
That's the way.
any needs, let us know. Give us a call.